Mic check this time. Welcome everybody. It is time for some PRIDEfgc fantastic Pride Hall tour. We are going to be going through some of our Artist Alley as well as our cosplayers that we have this year. I'm joined by my lovely team at Texas Tibbers in Westfield. How y'all feeling?
Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good.
Excited to talk about all our amazing artists and cosplayers.
For sure. Before we get started, you guys got anything that you want to highlight from the weekend so far? I know that it has been a crazy one.
I feel pumped from movie night last night. It was the last event to really close out the night, and I feel so excited. I want to go play a derby game like ASAP.
I think for me, highlights definitely both karaoke events were absolute bangers. We had so many people coming in and singing, and we had a bunch of people singing in foreign languages, which was crazy. It was a great time.
Also, I think my second runner-up is Waku Waku. The bracket was so intense. It was so good. I mean, all the other brackets were good too. I got a good peek at everyone, but I have a newfound appreciation for Sailor Moon and Waku Waku for sure.
That's true. They were absolute bangers. Well, awesome. We can get right into things. We're going to be reviewing through some of our Artist Alley and Cosplay Corner nonsense. We've had a ton of really awesome artists who have both reached out, and we've reached out to collect for this event. And something that is very true about this event, you know, we have the side games, we have the karaoke, we try to keep the movie nights and panels and stuff rolling as well. It wouldn't be an online version of a major if we didn't have the Artist Alley and and cosplays. I mean, that's one of the biggest parts of going to a large event, is getting to walk through the halls and see a whole lot of this stuff. So we'll hop right in. I should be able to come over here for my screen share. Let me just crop this guy up just a little bit. I think if I put this up, or that this gets cropped just so, that should be
wow, Pariah. I feel like you are so tech savvy. I love it. Or I'm easily impressed.
So our first one up is Wave Chan, whose message to the community is, "We love you and will always support you." This is an absolute staple of fighting game. I think we have like 4 or 5 of their charms. Yeah. I've got like 2 on my backpack right now. But if you've ever seen these kitty gear tars or the Grand Mew fantasy purses, or Tech Kitten or Street Furter, these cat charms are super adorable.
And durable. I feel like you have had yours for years now.
Yeah, for sure. It's hard when you have a bunch of charms on your backpack. You know, the quality of the charms definitely go a long way, because they bump around a lot, they get hit on things, so on and so forth. We do also have a couple of things. Yes, we can go ahead and visit these sites. Oh, it's opening on the wrong browser. Hold, please.
Yeah, so this year in particular, I super love that the way that it's set up in our Discord. If you join the PRIDEfgc Discord, you can just go to Artist Alley, Cosplay Central, Panos Plaza, the soundstage, and you have the links, every link that you need for those artists and those creators right there in one place. You don't have to hop from place to place. You can literally just choose your favorite platform and then go search from there, and I love that.
Yeah,
it makes it super easy for us.
You can see we've got them on Instagram here as well as Twitch. Oh, pardon me, I'm gonna have to make sure these don't all autoplay. Make sure to send a follow to all of these lovely artists as well on all of the platforms. I have been slacking, so I haven't had a good opportunity to come through and follow everybody. I'll take this opportunity right now, as well as, of course, Blue Sky and, of course, the Etsy shop here. As you can see, you can pick up some holographic cards. The land shark on enamel pins with a little tail goes crazy. Hold on, I'm just gonna bookmark this one real quick. Don't mind me. But yeah, tons of awesome stuff coming in for, and that's just our very first one for Wavy Chan. And next up, we've got Demisaur, or also
I could
known
talk
as...
a little bit about
it.
them. Yeah, this is a combo store owned by Surplus and Demi Devil Queen. They're a POC-owned small business and a collaborative shop. And I think the thing that I really love about their art style stuff is they have these cute little fall leaf designs around some of their images here. They've got stickers and keychains and these little button pins and stuff. And their message to all of us is to thank you for being true to yourself and always keep up the good fight for love and peace. It's a pretty great message.
Aww. Also, that Slayer goes hard.
Yeah,
All I'm gonna say.
It is real good. We've also got a shop over here, a little storefront for all of their options. Some dinosaur stickers. It gets worse before it gets worse. Very, very cool stuff. Little Vash, love it. This Potemkin is a 10 out of 10.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
an absolute banger. Very cool. Moving on to our next one. One that I'm sure you have seen if you've ever been to a fighting game major. Every single offline. They are traveling and they are doing their thing. Jasmine Rice, their message to the community is LGBTQIA+ community is beautiful. Personally, you all give me an overwhelming amount of support and love for what I do, encouraging me to love myself and always be proud of who you are. They do these incredible, what's the term for this?
Bead
They're like
art.
Bead art, yeah.
Yes, very time consuming. They create portraits and like almost like bead for bead, pixel for pixel. Most of them are fighting game related, but they do have a few outside of fighting games. Very, very like customizable, super approachable, y'all. Amazing in person. I believe that they're Floridian too. So if you are CEO Taku, that side of the world, you will run into them. I met them at Combo Breaker, I believe, so which is in Illinois. Super amazing.
Yeah, they're perler or fused beads.
Yeah, very, very awesome stuff. And it's all this like cool pixel art style as well. I'm a huge fan of the Jabali that they debuted. I think they debuted this at Taku last year or year before last. It was super, super fun to get to talk to them a lot. They also have, I don't see a storefront on here, but they do have a website here. All of these links are in the Discord, and you can hover over them to verify their security. You can see the link when you hover over these embedded links, but you can see all of the goody goodness. Next up is a personal favorite of mine. We've got Yinghua. Says never stop fighting for love and happiness. Yinghua is an absolute legend. Has been kind of tangentially around the fighting game scene for a long time, but recently made a big splash in the Guilty Gear Strive scene specifically. Has been doing a ton of really, really cute art. As you can see, a very unique style for all of her stickers and stuff. And as we all know, the best bracket wife of Kensei, always there to cheer them on. It's always very, very sweet to see them and the positivity that they kind of bring into the space. I'm a huge Yinghua fan, And I know that they haven't had an opportunity to really travel to fighting game events and kind of present as, I don't know, Kensei. I know Yinghua's BF though. That's true. That's true.
I do have to say they are the perfect blend. Almost like they're an OEGer. They are a Riot Games enjoyer as well as a fighting game enjoyer. So I'm excited to see their take on 2XKO stuff.
I think my favorite thing with them too is I asked everybody for their start.gg so they could get added to the bracket, and so of course they sent me Kensei.
Yeah, as you can see, a ton of very, very stuff sucks. Kai sucks and my Kai sucks. Apparently tier invincible. Very, very cool. And very popular. Their Testament art is adorable, but also the Strawberry Leo art that I think got commissioned by Valor. Just an absolute 10 out of 10. Check out their shop. If they get the opportunity, hopefully soon, to travel to some FGC events and have a booth set up, be sure to check them out and send them some support, because they're already they've quickly become a staple of the Strive community, which is awesome.
Yeah, next we've got 8-Bit Atelier. This is a pretty cool shop, a very unique shop for something that maybe you wouldn't see as often at like a typical artist alley. This is an artist who she creates her own 3D printed cosplay gear. So on the right here is these are some of the like STL files and renders of either that you can print out yourself or have her ordered directly from her, and she does custom design ones as well. And not only that, she's one of our featured cosplayers, and so you can actually see her wearing some of this cosplay gear and stuff, which is I know she did the Unica one very recently, which turned out great. So
the weapon for the Unica, like,
it turned out so good.
You can have the file, you can have her print it, or you can just go appreciate the absolute legend that this creator is. Yeah, if you check out their shop, it's so good.
Some buttons and some minis as well. Any 3D printing that you need, this is super, super cool. Also, like, insanely affordable for what I would imagine these things being. Like, especially if these are full-size cosplay props. Like, I looked at that Testament scythe and I was like, oh, that's like a $400 scythe. Like, what are we talking about here? This looks really, really cool. Lots of awesome stuff available, and well kind of formatting here. Just some Guilty Gear action.
They've got a coupon code right now during PRIDEfgc, 50% off their whole shop as well.
Yeah.
So.
I think they're the no coupon code needed.
2025?
Yep, PRIDEfgc 2025. I see that 50% off already applied here. Yeah, very, very cool stuff with those 3D models as well. Also, like, if you're just looking to make like D&D minis of Guilty Gear Strive characters, go buy these models and throw them on a 3D printer. You know what I mean? Like,
that'd be sick.
Oh, I think that's the third time D&D's been mentioned this weekend. I'm here for the FGC like D&D campaign.
We've got another Atelier. Atelier Pudding says, you are all wonderful and beautiful people. You guys are amazing and have my full support. We super appreciate it. I spy with my little eye the Expedition 33 pins down here. Going on that nice and early. And
Thought
a
you
bunch
might
of
enjoy
really
that.
adorable, lots of adorable art style, a variety of games as well. I'm pretty sure that we've seen them at some FGC events as well at one point or another. Art style
Got
looks
some
pretty
cute little
familiar.
Digimon pins too.
Very good for our Digimon enjoyers. But yeah, some super awesome stuff. These look like a total hit. I need this. Hold on, let me bookmark that one too. My wallet's gonna be hurting after this Artist Alley tour. I don't know what to tell you. Moving on down, we got the Sketchy Slice, the pizza themed shop. I'm so honored to represent here at Pride FGC. Never be afraid or ashamed of who you are, and love who you love. You are loved and cherished. Very true. We got a ton of good Pokemon stuff here. Gotta love to see. Is this googly eyes on a Paracelsus? I think it is.
Yeah.
Of course, we got the trans rights Sylveon cooking in there. Very, very cute. Very clean Pokemon designs here. Looks like they do some cards as well. Some,
yes.
like Disney style puppy cards.
If you check out their shop, they've got an extensive and custom, like, I don't want to speak too much to it, but you've got to go look it up. I know we've got a Magic the Gathering like surge going through our community. I'm kind of scared to show them the shop. It's so good. It's all
they got
I'm
treasure
gonna say.
tokens. A little loaf, very cute. Nice Garfield design here too. Oh, they're the one who does the like Garfield strive. I see. Very cool. I've seen them on the Twitters a couple of times here and there. Very cool to see. We got Garfield. Hell yeah. Next up, we've got Mattis Mao, who I know I've seen this Axel about 100,000 times on my Twitter timeline. Their message to the FGC is, I'm happy to join Pride FGC during this event and as an ally and show my support of the many LGBTQIA plus friends and fans that we have made in the community over the years. Very, very cool. They've got these cool holographic pins as well. And look at that Slayer down there on that holographic card.
I'm gonna say this, and it's gonna sound like a hot take, but I will let you know, their Bloody Bikin vinyl sticker is one of the coolest stickers I've ever seen. Same thing with their they've got a Cammy sticker that's so good.
They also do, I think, full art poster designs as well on their like main website link there. They've got Asterion from Baldur's Gate. They've got Guilty Gear characters. They've got the character from what's that Kusoge? The DNF Duel. they got the DNF Duel character. I think Striker is the name. Oh yeah.
Do you see the hats, Pariah?
We got hats, baby.
Oh, hats. We love.
Do you know
hats.
that Axel Lowe is bald under his hat?
No.
Not actually. I'm just Next up, moving on along, we got Clover Patch Studio. They say every few months I deeper learn. Yeah, they were with us last year, right?
Yeah.
I deeper learn about myself and the LGBTQIA plus community. Has always been there for more than anyone to help me know it's okay that you continue to change. We love you for who you are. I'm so forever grateful and happy to be part of this community. My message is to anyone reading this to please continue to shine bright and never deny your truest inner self. Very awesome. Looks like we got some pronoun stickers, which is awesome. Super fun to have at events too.
And pens too. So you can just pin it to your backpacks, pin it to your lanyards. It's adorable.
Yeah,
I really love the like little like string and yarn like patterns that they have going around the outsides of some of their display stuff here. That's so adorable.
And I know that if you hadn't recognized it by the art style, you recognize it by this cutout. I have seen this cutout at so many awesome events. Hello, Skyfer. But yeah, super cool stuff coming in from them. A returning guest, which we love to see. Let's go ahead and pop into the shop real quick.
Yeah, so since last year, they have added some posters to their arsenal. And they're like parody posters for cereal like boxes. And I know that is like wild, but it is so creative, so expressive. I love their Captain Crunch parody and their Lucky Charms parody. It's so cute.
Frosted Kirby Weeks, Sonic Heroes, Lucky Carts, Treasure Chart Crunch. Beautiful. Actually, so good. Awesome.
I think
Moving
next we've
along.
got Takoko, or yeah, Tetoko, and their message is the LGBTQ plus community presence in the FGC is without a doubt the biggest reason why I'm able and confident enough to draw what I love and believe in. Thank you for having me in PRIDEfgc and happy Pride. And I just love that they have hopped on the Marvel Rivals. Like, I feel like all of the FGC has at least dabbled in Marvel Rivals at some point, and especially now that we've got the new Marvel game coming down the line. I think these turned out so good. I need that Captain America one so bad.
Captain America is kind of cool. The Thing up here too, playing some cards, but of course we got the fighting game classics. Lots of Street Fighter fun. We'll hop on Street Fighter sticker with the lab in the background, of course. Pop into their shop here real quick.
They do have some super cute and fun enamel pins that have movable parts to them too.
Yeah, see that right here. The one where he made with the spinning leak.
That's so good.
Cute. The Mitian also moves. The Miku, I believe, moves too. It's so cute.
Oh, they got some cute prints as well going on. You'll love to see it.
Reaching out of the TV thing.
What we got going on here? What's happening with this?
Interesting.
I think
Homestuck mentioned.
Yeah.
Homestuck brisket.
One of my favorite items from their shop is a Malort elf sticker. A little Freerin mention.
Yeah, the Freerin Malort.
God.
Yeah, it's pretty 10 out of 10.
A little combo breaker love there for everybody.
Homestuck representation. Incredible. 10 out of 10. You know they're a knower, looking at that shop.
Yeah.
Easy money. Next up we got Jamie Mako. And this is our other returning one. I will not be opening the website on this one. But I know that their message to the FGC and to the LGBTQ is, even though the world right now isn't pleasant and it is downhill, always remember to never give up. There's always going to be someone who is very supportive of who you are. Love yourself. Be yourself. The real friends will always be there for you at your worst or best. They do. We had talked to them a little bit. They have kind of moved away from some fighting game stuff. They primarily did Street Fighter. And I want to say that they are a, oh gosh, now I can't remember. Dalsim and, I'm outing myself. What's the name of the sumo guy? It's been a long weekend.
My brain is fried.
It starts with an H.
Oh, Honda. I believe that they're a Dalsim Honda shipper. And they have an extensive library of fan fiction. I've been told it gets a little spicy. But they also do art and cover art to kind of go with their fan fiction. But they were a big supporter of us last year, and a super treat to work with. And so it's been very, very fun.
I do want to say that Jules, she is an absolute sweetheart and is known for their Dalsim Honda ship, but has a lot more other like content, like Overwatch content, like Junkrat, Roadhog, like it's really cool.
Yeah, very awesome. And cool to have the artistic ability to both write your fan fiction and animate it, right?
Yeah.
That's so cool, yeah.
Next we have Fight Sheets. They have a nice message saying the FGC is a queer space and always will be a queer space. The radical acceptance that this group brings is unique, and at a time where it feels like as a culture, we are starting to take steps backwards rather than forwards. This specific community has never wavered in its support for queer folks. Thank you for the love and support you've shown my shop. Seeing customer pictures placing Bridget or Testament or Akatsuki from Akatsuki Blizzcamp LMAO stickers alongside pride flags has made me so happy, and these silly little stickers can mean anything to at all. I'm grateful to OEG for reaching out to me, and once again, thank you all. They have awesome stickers. Go ahead.
I am just gonna say Do you like Nikkei? Do you like do you like Guilty Gear, Street Fighter, Uni, Grand Blue Fantasy? Do you like the Fate series? Do you like they are the most Pride FGC, like Marvel versus Capcom, Third Strike, Darkstalkers. Like they are very inclusive when it comes to FGC content, and their shop reflects that. I cannot express to you, please go check them out. If you are looking for a specific character, if you are maining someone and want to see it on a piece of merch, please, they probably have it. If they don't, I would be so surprised.
Yeah. Old school Bridget on here too. I like the idea of turning the move animations into stickers. Very, very cool stuff.
Yeah.
Fight sheets.
Might have to go pick up some of those stickers.
And of course, we have, as we kind of move on through here, we have the special code Equality for All. If you guys want to check out the Gleam.io, we should have exclamation point scavenger in the chat. I can't actually put it in there because I'm not properly logged in here.
Oh, I might not be able to spell.
Oh no, actually, I think that's on me. I have scavenger running in my chat, but not this chat.
That's okay.
Oh, hold on. I can pull the link from my command that I have running in my other chat. There we go. If you hop in, oh no, I can't send it on this account. Hold please.
Just send it to me, and then I will send it off.
Hold please. I'm going to not open my DMs while I'm sharing my Discord real quick.
Oh, are you sure?
Hop into the scavenger hunt. It's a super cool little thing that we put together. If you can collect codes from all the different streams, a couple of the channels I'm sure still have their codes running as like commands in their chat. You take the code that you can get from this QR code, or you can just type in Equality for All, enter it into the Gleam.io, and you'll enter every code that you collect as an enter to win. Me and Pariah's smoky DMs exposed.
And next up, we have Ultra Pancake, which, one, first off, great name. And two, look at these plushies. They're so cute. Their message is, shout out to my fellow queer homies out there. I can't wait to see some of y'all brawl it out in jolly competition. If you're not competing, I'm just happy you're here reading this, sharing this planet with me and everyone else. And I believe they're here from Texas. And have been doing this for like over 11 years now. They've been making these like plushies, and look at the detail work on some of these. It's actually insane. They're just got a little zipper on the front and everything. And
very cool. Also a sub message of it's Pride. Oh, go ahead, Tibbers.
Oh, I was gonna say, if you want to see them up close and personal and real like squishy them, they have a TikTok, and I insta followed. I'm not gonna lie.
I was gonna say they have the additional, slightly more menacing message of it's Pride Month and I'm gay, so you have to commission art from me. It's the law. Let's see if we can get this open without it being a shit show. Oop. I see some plushy booty going in there. Oh, they have their whole like creative process on there. That's very, very cool. Full start to finish.
I love it so much. I don't have a creative vision like this, so it's so nice to be able to see the process and like really know what you're getting out of the like product.
Yeah.
And that just makes me want to commission stuff like ASAP. Like a little pride plushie would go so hard. A little pin pride plushie.
And this is a very special shout out for Macawiato, who has been working with us, getting an incredible lineup of Pride specific Guilty Gear Strive mods. Tibbers, you might remember better than me, but I know that it is Testament, Bridget, Unica, and Venom. And was there anyone else that we had mixed in there? Anji. And they're all for, I think, color 12 or 13, one of the neon colors. And replacing them with the big, bright, flashy Pride colors. You can see the Unica mod here, but also they just do a ton of awesome modding. And their message here is that you're always seen and the community is better because you are a part of it. Keep showing up and being yourself. Never stop fighting for yourself because you matter. I want to see if I can hop on to their Twitter and pull up the Strive mod. We will be featuring this Strive mod tonight during the Strive tournament. So if you're wanting to rock these colors, just make sure to select the right one.
Our game banana is also in the links there if you want to pick it up early. I believe it the whole
Yep, we commissioned it to have all of the mods available to anyone who would like to use them on Game Banana. And we also have a stage for PRIDEfgc.
Yeah. And it's very, very cool stuff. I'm definitely going to be rocking these for a while. You see the Pride on the Anji flags there. But yeah, Macaulay Auto has been awesome to work with. Them and Elucid as well are both super, super awesome modders who've done a lot of good work in the fighting game community in general. I love the Venom leg there. The gradient on his
so good.
on his pant leg is just too good. Baller too. Ooh, sorry, a little loud. Little earphone warning for you. Pardon me.
Also, I will say this is not our first time working with her and her partner, and they're very professional, very responsive. Did this no hesitation, took on this commission from us, and were a pleasure the entire time.
Yeah, absolutely. Moving on, we got Cheesera Cake, who also, speaking of, did a little bit of work for us. As you can see right here, our new Pride mascot pen. They had reached out to us, I think literally less than a week ago, and was like, hey, I can draw. Yeah, I can draw really fast. Do you guys want anything from me? We were like, I mean, if you can draw our little new non-binary axolotl mascot, bring it on. And then they came back like 10 minutes later and like, here you go. And I was like, all right, you can draw fast.
We have our first fan art. We love it.
Yeah, it was super, super cool. Their message being, I'm a lesbian who uses all pronouns, and the community has always felt like a family to me as a teen, and I'm glad to have had this community. They have a ton of awesome art, including stickers. I think they have some pretty fun stickers, as well as all of this stuff. You may recognize them from some of their work with the MASH crew. It should have been Tomoe. Listen. And this is... This is one of my personal favorites out of our list. This All Cats Are Beautiful one is so good. I love this sticker so much. Support your local arcade as well. Lots of really good stuff, as well as some prints available on their page there. Got some commissions running as well.
I need to show you one more page. So if you go and pull up their site again, and then there's a tab that's my work and commission information. They have this as a hidden gem. Look at that cowboy!
Look at that cowboy!
If you scroll down, this is Texas vibes in a nutshell. So if you are ever wondering what kind of art I like, it's right here. Oh, oh my God! Look at this cowboy hat.
10 out of 10. Good stuff. And that is it for our Artist Alley portion. For those of you who are interested, all this is available in the PRIDEfgc Discord. We have the Artist Alley section. We also have the archive versions that we'll be trying our best to hold on to all this information and all these awesome supporters. And it has just been an amazing weekend so far. I am anxious right now because I haven't checked anything in like 30 minutes. But I know that we just this morning passed over $5,000 raised on the Tiltify alone. And we're sitting, I think, at 1,600 sitting in Matcherino pools right now, which is an absolutely insane turnout for this year. And we're so happy, as well as having all of these artists and cosplayers who we are going to get to go through next here. This is one that I recently just discovered from their Testament cosplay that they wore to, I want to say they wore their Testament to CEO. It was either CEO or Combo Breaker, where they started popping up on my feed of Runen. And they say, first off, I'm so happy for the opportunity to share my cosplays with PRIDEfgc. As a queer/pansexual woman, I've never felt so safe and welcome in a gaming community as I have in the FGC. It's why I've fallen in love with it. They're pretty well known. I know they have this Unica cooking, which I'm not sure if they have the final version of quite yet, but well known for their Testament cosplay, and they've been making a splash around here recently.
Super, super cute.
Next, we have one of my personal favorites for no particular reason. We got Frisky Walrus, which you may have seen them around. They and one of their friends, which you can see in the background there with that Gold Lewis cosplay, they've just been absolutely cooking with this Leo cosplay. It turned out so good, and you can tell they put a ton of effort and work into making it, like all the extra details there. And their message is always believe in yourself and what you love. Never let anyone take that away from you, which is absolutely perfect.
Very cool stuff.
Oh yeah, and I do believe they are on the Team Arc creators as well.
Oh yeah, we got a couple for sure. I know OneWise is as well, both as a tournament organizer and a cosplayer. You know them from, I believe it's still going by Bridal Bash. I'm a little bit out of the loop, I do apologize. But they host the 2v2 bracket online, which is always a ton of fun. They say, I couldn't be more proud to be part of the LGBTQIA plus community. The love, support, and warmth I've experienced from everyone I've met has helped me become the best version of myself. Being able to show the world who I truly am, knowing you all have my back, means everything to me. I hope that I can offer that same support to anyone who's on their journey and discovering who they really are. They love their Bridget and their Elfelt cosplays. You can see them rocking it while they're doing commentary at their local as well. It is always a blast and a very, very positive force in the community, which you love to see.
I love that they do the extras Elfelt wedding invitational. It is so on theme,
That's
and the
what
fact
it
that they
is.
cosplay as Elfelt is so adorable.
One wise to homie, yeah, exactly. It is a great vibe. We've got another Testament cosplayer. My team loves pandering to me with these cosplayers. But we have some awesome Testament stuff as well as some Testament artwork there as well. I know it's hard out there for all of us queers. It's okay if you are sad. It's okay if you get mad. All those emotions are valid by the way you are treated. But after all the slurs you endured, after all the insults you go through, after all the things they say to you, you are still you. And that's what they get mad about. Enjoy keeping them mad by being queer and keep being you.
Love
Very,
that.
very awesome. I love this scythe as well. I love the hand making props is an insane process, and I am jealous of people who can do it.
I do want to give props to the angles and lighting work in some of their cosplay photos is top tier.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Good stuff. Moving on, we have a return of 8-Bit Atelier. And
Woo-hoo!
8-bit again.
I remember I've seen them post a video of their Geo cosplay as a transition on Twitter the other day. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, they have shown so much support and love. I've been talking to them a bit back and forth, and they're just super excited to be here. They have their message here for their cosplays. Cosplay invites us to try on new forms, bend boundaries, and embody characters that resonate with who we are or who we're becoming. To the LGBTQIA plus community, thank you for your vibrant energy, your courage, and your style. My shop exists to support your expression. They've got so many different incredibly professional looking cosplays here. And I know that originally that we were looking at maybe doing a competition, and they're like, no, I gotta back out of the competition. I just need to make space for all these other amazing cosplayers to show their stuff. And so I'm glad we got to actually feature all their stuff here, because it really looks amazing.
Absolutely.
Love to see a variety of cosplays. Get some One Piece mixed in there as well. Very, very good. Super solid stuff. This Geo is just 10 out of 10.
It's so good.
We've got our own team member. Tibbers, you want to go with this one?
Yeah, Slow Stroking. So I got to spend multiple hours with him last night, so I feel like I can touch on this. So they are a casual and competitive cosplayer and FGC player. Amazing human being. Just when he enters the room, really lightens the mood and just a jokester, but is an Asuka obsessed individual. Just amazing artist. It comes out in their art, but when I think of Asuka, I really just think of Slow Stroking is the Asuka for me. And if you ever need any like cosplay tips or ideas or anything, they're so approachable. He is an absolute, like, whatever the opposite word of gatekeep is, so helpful, so encouraging. Could not be happier to feature them as one of our cosplayers for PRIDEfgc. And his message to the community is, as someone who is gay, I am very happy to be in the community that is accepting of me, has similar interests, and is open to every kind of person out there. I love him. I love him.
Absolute true community. And if you ever want somebody to draw Asuka in less than 60 seconds, they got you.
It's really insane.
It's
the
crazy.
level of detail they got in 60 seconds of drawing time was out of this world.
Hello, Leafsy. Next up, we have Fen, who we have seen in a couple of brackets throughout the weekend as well, I know. They say seeing people in the FGC who unapologetically love themselves is so inspiring to me. You just love to see a Squirrel Girl cosplayer. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah!
That's 10 out of 10.
It's
And
so good.
having them be active in the community as well, and doing a lot of support and stuff in the I know I've been seeing this icon pop up in my notifications more than a couple times this weekend, and so always very, very happy to see a cosplayer who is also very active in playing the games and entering these brackets.
I'm here to kick
Definitely go
butts
give her
and
some
eat
love.
nuts, and I'm all out of nuts.
Yep, there you go. And we have another one, hashtag long live the queens. For our second little secret giveaway here, if you head over to the Gleam, you can enter this code, scan the QR code, or just write out the code long live the queens to get a little extra boost in your chances of getting that free merch item from the PRIDEfgc shop. Up next, we have Rubilette. And their message to the community is, I encourage you to try as many things which interest you until you find a way through which you may express yourself the best. Do not be ashamed of the person you are or how your identity may change as you navigate the challenges of life. You are not alone. Our community is resilient and strengthens with each passing day. I promise there will always be a place where you belong. The classic Elfelt. I think that Elfelt has been such a boon for like cosplaying in the Strive community. It's such a good fit, honestly. And I curse me and damn me if I'm mistaken, but I believe this is a little casual Dizzy cosplay, looking very, very fly on that.
I think the top right one is Terry as well from Fatal Fury.
Fury up there.
I also do have to mention, not only are they a Strive fan, but I believe they play Grand Blue. So
Heck yeah. I'll have to check their bracket run because I know that I'm pretty sure that's going on as we speak.
I can jump on this next one. So
are you sure Pariah doesn't want to jump on this one?
So this is Ace, and their message to the community is be the person that you want to be. Have faith in the you that believes in you. And most important, love yourself for who you are. That's when you can be truly happy for who you are. Love people for who they are, not for what they are. That's what makes you so special. Dandy. And holy moly, they have an incredible Slayer cosplay, and I believe that they bring this Slayer cosplay to multiple events, so you've probably seen them around. They play in bracket in full cosplay and stuff as well. They're a hoot and a half, and not only that, but they're I think good friends with the next cosplayer we have on the list as well. So they had a little bit of a Spider-Man moment when they joined in the bracket and saw some of their other cosplay friends in here.
You do gotta love a little bit of the Slayer aura farming at every major, you know?
Oh yeah.
Next up we have Nizer 10X, who has some very, very strong cosplays. We've got the Soul Bad Guy, of course, the Terry, and the Belial, which I'm personally a huge fan of. You do gotta love a little bit of Belial representation. They come with a message that the FGC is filled with all types of people, no matter their gender, sexual orientation, ethnicity, or the color of their skin. We as a community are so different yet so alike. Some of the best people I have met in this community are queer. Do not be afraid of being yourself. Do not be afraid of being attracted to what you like. And if people have a problem with it, that speaks more about themselves and their priorities than it does about you. Keep yourself and keep being yourself and loving yourself the most you can every day. Yeah, very, very awesome. Also very wholesome, as Westy was pointing out. Just popping off in the Discord when they see their buddies joining. Very, very fun stuff.
Definitely go say hi to all these cosplayers and stuff throughout the weekends that are out here competing in our tournaments and all of that. So they're definitely around.
I will cover this one. Rose Gold Rex. Rex, he is one. You can tell by his cosplay photos that he's just life at the party. Looking at his Instagram, and it always floors me how well, like, you can just tell someone's personality based off the cosplays that they choose. So I love their representation of the FGC in all of their cosplays. But his message to the community is keep your head held high and live your life with pride. The future has so much in store for us. Very promising, very sweet. And I do want to say that there is another Leo. I wonder if we have a little bit of a bias.
People come to me.
Yeah, the Lativa is crazy.
The Lativa is so good. Next up, we have Juno, and their message to the community is that the last little push I needed to come out was seeing all the cosplayers at my first convention having fun and being themselves, though funnily enough, dressing up as their characters. This community has been nothing but welcoming and is wonderful to have a space to be so much more expressive than day-to-day life. And I feel like a lot of cosplayers especially really resonate with that kind of message of, you know, even though you are putting on a mask, so to speak, you're putting on a costume and acting out as a different character that maybe you normally are. A lot of cosplayers feel that that kind of gives them the freedom to truly be themselves and embrace who they are, which is an awesome, awesome message. And quite the weapon collector I see here.
Yeah.
So cool.
Very
awesome. Moving on.
I can do next.
Go for it.
We got Cry Rain, which I just, first of all, I love the action that they have in all of their cosplay photos. Like very, very well shot photos. And their message to the community is finding a community as inclusive and accepting as the FGC has been such an amazing and life-changing milestone. I am so happy to be here to welcome others into our family. Especially big fan of the May cosplay, like the anchor just like flying into the. I think I might have seen that anchor at a convention before because that looks very familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Little Santa Claus as well coming through. Very, very good stuff.
I'm a for holidays and holiday themed cosplays, when it, like, if you take, you know, a May and make it, you know, like scent, like, I live for it.
For
I
sure.
live for it. I can cover the next one. So Skyward Key, they are an amazing cosplayer. Again, with the perspectives and the lighting, it's almost like I can see, like, especially with that bottom right photo, it is like cinematography in a bottle. Oh,
A
so
lot
good.
of personality in every picture too.
Yeah, and they're on a lot of different platforms, so please go check them out. Their message to the community is, "Hi, I'm Sky, a non-binary cosplayer who's been doing this silly hobby since 2008. I'm relatively new to fighting games and the FGC, and I'm honored and humbled to be a new part of this wonderfully diverse and welcoming community." Love
Hell
to hear
yeah.
it. Being
Also,
a
I
veteran
apologize to Timbers. I was
cosplayer.
fucking with my scenes and completely black screened her while she was trying to read that.
It's okay. You're completely fine. I do want to say, as like an old head myself, as being like being in cosplay is there's so many different niches and genres that you could just never dip into FGC. But once you do, it's like getting your toes wet. You know, realizing that the cosplay community is very open and very loving, but the FGC cosplay community is so open arms. You feel at home.
Yeah, I think that the FGC cosplay community is especially accepting and very, very awesome to hang out with. Next up, we got Miss Valentine. Her message to the community is that it makes me so happy to be lending my support to the LGBTQIA+ community. Cosplay is a wonderful form of self-expression and is not bound by any rules or guidelines. Have fun, be yourself, and always love what is true to you. Got a ton of variety here, a bunch of really
Yes.
awesome photos. The CEO belt photo is Beerus is a 10 out of 10 for sure.
That Beerus is top tier.
Yeah,
I'm such a fan.
absolutely.
You can tell they put like a ton of love into all of their designs and really treat them like very seriously.
For sure. Very, very awesome stuff. Love to get some more support in the community. Next up, we have Steph von Schweetz. Never fear being your authentic self. People will always have their opinions, good or bad. But at the end of the day, you're the one looking in the mirror. Be the person you want to be. Live without regrets. Some Guilty Gear Strive-centric cosplays here for sure. You do love to see it. ABBA, I saw a message of somebody who had like posted an ABBA like fan art or something, and someone replied and it's like, oh, it's that green hair girl that everyone cosplays. And I love that so much, that ABBA has been such a popular cosplay and such a cool, like, it's a cosplay that's visually striking and you see ABBA cosplayers instantly when you see them, right? And it's something that's just kind of transcended fighting games in general. Like, I think a lot of people outside of the Guilty Gear Strive community obviously know who Bridget is, right? And or like some will know May, maybe you know a Soul Bad guy here or there, but now it's starting to get like characters like ABBA are big and getting a lot of that recognition, which I think is awesome.
Wait. Before we move on,
Yes.
please go back to Steph and please click on Steph's Instagram. And I know we typically don't do this for our cosplayers, but I need y'all to see their Bon Clay and their Buggy are some of my favorite One Piece cosplays in existence, y'all. There, if you click on the first set of photos that are like pinned at the top, so there's a Bridget. This Bon Clay
Yo, 10 out of 10.
is so good, y'all. And then the next one is going to be their Buggy, I believe.
Wow, those turned out so good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And this is another like point I just want to say, y'all, please go look into our cosplayers. If you are ever like curious about like, oh, what do I use as my profile picture, and what do I use as this? As these cosplayers did an amazing job of supplying us photos, they could not supply us with all of their photos or all of their expressions of themselves. So please, 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 I would recommend it, because y'all are missing out on some hidden gems for sure.
Question real quick.
Sorry, thank you. Yeah, I'm a huge One Piece fan. I don't know if you can tell.
Those are some really high quality One Piece cosplays too. So
Yeah,
great shout.
I love it. Well, it's also like, I don't know if, because it's an FGC event, they're more likely to provide just their FGC stuff. And I know that cosplayers can really express themselves across all genres, so it's so good.
Next
But,
up, we've got
yeah, the next
Vader
one.
Fly, also goes by Sly. Their message being to everyone out there, be proud of who you are, whether you're part of the community or simply figuring yourself out. Remember, being true to yourself is a strength, not a flaw. We grow not just by living authentically, but by seeking understanding of ourselves and others. The more we listen, the more we learn, the more we understand, the more we connect. Kindness, empathy, and acceptance don't just make us better allies, make us better people. I live fully, love freely, and create space for everyone to feel seen and valued. There is a special kind of vibe, I think, that comes from Spider-Man, Deadpool, Power Ranger cosplayers. I think Spider-Man and Deadpool deviate a little bit from the Power Ranger side of things, but I love seeing some Power Ranger representation. I was a huge Power Ranger kid growing up, and just seeing the Spider-Man, obviously you can tell this person has a blast at these events and is running around doing some web slinging action no matter where they're going, which is super, super awesome.
Vanderfly also has a Batman and Mandalorian group, and they sent over a Spider-Man that they have some images, some other alternative like images of them in Spider-Man. I thought it was comic. I thought it was fake. It looks so good. And they were so amazing. Go, if you want to check them out, go check out their Instagram. It floored me.
I think especially the fact that they're taking some creative inspiration and combining like multiple combination cosplays of like taking some of their favorite things and putting them together, and then also getting a chance to express it out at events and stuff like that. That's top tier.
Yeah. I'm here
Sorry,
for
I'm
it.
just checking in on seeing some notifications coming through on our tournament side.
Don't you worry, I've got the next one covered.
We've got BBC
Let's
coming
go.
up for y'all, so be sure to tune into that. This is a great one. Go ahead, Timbers.
So, Komikyu is a return. So, she was with us last year, and her photos were amazing then, and she's only upped her game, what I feel like tenfold since then. The lighting, the photography, the contrast, the balance in the photos, it's so good. But her message to the community, which I feel like resonates with me personally so much, is existing can be exhausting. It's okay to take things slow. Just remember to be yourself regardless. And that is what PRIDEfgc is about. Like, we all just take it at your own pace, play at your own pace, create at your own pace. Love it. Love it so much.
Yeah.
And I love her so much. She's been a pleasure to work with.
Yeah, absolutely. And also, gotta give a shout out to
it
Komikyu,
is.
my personal arch enemy of last year. When I dyed my hair blue, I decided to shave my face for a little while, and thanks to their panel, I was using Nair for like 4 months straight, and my face was suffering. But it was a good experience, good life experience. I learned a lot.
Next we got Dio-sama, and we just have the one photo from them, but it's a great one. You could tell like they're not only embodying the soul bad guy look, but also the character vibe in the moment. Like, looks like absolutely fun person to meet. And they also gave a special shout out to the Montreal Air Dashers and Persona Fight Club on their piece as well here. And their message is, freedom is the right of all sentient beings. Our battle for equality has been long and arduous, though so long as we stand together as one, victory is assured. Continue to live, continue to thrive, and continue to love. And I could definitely see Soul Bad Guy saying that to me.
Love that.
No, we only got a couple more. Just kidding. We only have one more. This is probably pretty familiar cosplayer to all of you. This is Texas Tibbers. Be sure to check out her on all of her socials. Her message to the community is "Y'all means all," which is one of my favorite messages out of all the ones that we got. We have gone through so much fun doing all this cosplay stuff and photo taking with Tibbers. Me and Westfield have both learned a lot about photo composition and getting the right angles and stuff like that taken. We had the Gold Lewis was most recently at that was at Texas Showdown, I believe.
Yeah.
Just a ton of fun variety. If you ever get to meet Tibbers at an FGC event, be sure to come up and say hi. She's got a sticker and an "I believe with you" star loaded in her backpack and ready to go. This is our friend and co-owner, the absolute goat. Also, this new Yamato, check that out. It's I believe available on socials now, potentially. I know.
New cosplay.
I threw together this new cosplay for PRIDEfgc, so I will be putting it on the socials this weekend for everyone. But I appreciate it. Thank you, Sky. Thank you, Tori. So I will speak to myself, right? Y'all know I'm very long-winded, and I could cry and speak for hours about how much charity work and the FGC and the community mean to me, and how much each and every single one of you matter, and how thankful I am. But instead of doing that, I'm just gonna say, y'all means all. And you're all sweethearts, and you're all amazing, and I've felt so supported and welcomed, and I'm just so thankful. Every single day I wake up, I look forward to interacting with our community. Yeah.
Yippee!
Yeah,
Awesome.
sorry.
So, listen, check out all of our cosplayers. We didn't go into the websites too much, but we have a ton of socials available for each and every one of these cosplayers. Like Tibbers said, it is always so awesome being a part of this community and awesome being a part of events like this, and being able to bring together so many different people from so many different walks of life, parts of the FGC. I mean, this weekend has already been just absolutely blown me out of the water. The love and outpour that we've gotten from the Plus R community. Street Fighter completely popped up. I'm looking at the BBCF bracket right now that I think has 42 entrants. Like, you know, we obviously, when we put this event on, we expect Strive to be our biggest bracket because it's the one that we're most involved with. But seeing all of these other brackets pop off this year has been so amazing, and all of our TOs that have worked on the team have been an absolute treat. You know, I could spend hours shouting out every single person. Check out the PRIDEfgc Twitter. We have graphics with everyone plastered all over it. We could not do this kind of thing without all of you. Blaze Blue will never die. You gotta believe it. We've got a bunch of fun stuff that's happening. We have mystery bracket. I closed my page that I've had my schedule up on my third monitor all day. Let me see here.
So going on right now is the Strive music tier list. That literally just went live. I cannot wait to pop in there.
I'm so excited for that one. Yeah.
And then Blaze Blue, Fatal Fury, Digimon, Mystery Bracket, and Guilty Gear Strive.
If you're looking for some stuff to do for the rest of the day, we've definitely got you covered. Grand Blue, I think, might be wrapping up. I haven't had a chance to check in, but I believe Grand Blue is wrapping up. We've got Mortal Kombat wrapping up here pretty soon as well. BBCF about to get kicked off. tons of fun stuff. We got Digimon Rumble Arena. The mystery bracket is going to be a blast. And of course, Guilty Gear Strive to wrap the whole thing up in a pretty little bow. And so we'll be getting all of that taken care of for you this evening. For right now, I believe we are probably going to be sending it off. You said that our lovely most committed community, for real, for sure. You said the music streamer just went live, right?
No, the soundtrack tier list
Yeah,
is
so-
live. Yep.
That's Star
I mean,
Gamer
soundtrack.
Perfect. I would love to send a raid over there. I found them on YouTube and instantly fell in love with their content, and I had to get them in here, so we got them invited. We'll send them a raid, send some love and some hype, and I think this is going to be a fun panel to sit through. Y'all have a fantastic evening. I will be back on PRIDEfgc's channel later today with Guilty Gear Strive, and we will catch you all